Sorry, excuse me. Sorry, Cap. Welcome back to Thailand. Welcome back to me, True Blue Thai. Hope you're doing well. It's a Saturday, one Sao. Yeah, and here I am again. We're still doing a preview of the game tomorrow against Manchester City against Chelsea. Chelsea, never played them before. And yeah, so for instance, so I just want to have a quick chat. Are we all excited about the game? Are we all jumped up? Yeah, let's go because I've listened to press conferences. I've Sonia's press conference and the media. Oh my God, Sonia, you've lost the game. How you going to cope, Sonia? Yeah. Oh, can't believe it. Ridiculous. I have my children. What's it going to help me? God, the mere fact that they could lose a game, Chelsea can lose a game. Whoa. Damn it, against Manchester City. Oh, you can't be losing to Manchester City, even though Man City are the better team. When I've seen them play both together, so regardless of, okay, you agree with me, disagree with me, up to you. Let me know whether you agree with me, disagree with me. But I think Manchester were the better team in the League Cup final, as well as against the Champions League. So, yeah. Anyway, so let's get on with my thoughts and figures and feelings, etc. But welcome back to Thailand. Welcome back to. I hope you're doing well. For instance, the sun's out a bit today, so we've been cloudy over the last few days. Still got a bit of a sniffle. Yep. And yeah, if you don't know me, I'm True Blue Thai. I live in Thailand. I've been here for about a couple of years now. For about 3.5. And born Mancunian and opposite the Etihad Stadium, and lived in Moss Side, opposite Main Road. I've been a Man City fan all my life. I support Man City through and through. And for instance, I like to talk about Manchester City, my football team. So, and I've created this channel just to talk about football, Man City. As simple as that. Nothing else, not for money, anything else. It's just Manchester City. That's me. What's the goal with the legend Colin Bell? And so for instance, when anybody calls me a tourist, etc., that's me. With Helen the Bell, ding, 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 showing us around. And that was Colin Bell, for instance, trying to get fit after Martin Buchan's 1974 challenge. League Cup challenge, to reach 1-4-0. Anyway, so going back. For instance, I moved out here to Thailand, etc. Now I've been and I'd like to talk about Man City. So yeah, and if you come to Thailand, if you want to ask any questions about Thailand, and for instance, because there's a lot of people come out to Thailand who got one impression and then go home with another impression. So for instance, and I'll give you the right impression. And there's a lot of people, for instance, who come out here thinking it's cheap and easy and la la la, and I'm telling you right now, it's not. Anyway, so and there's a lot of people who follow the follow down the cliff very, very quickly. And so you've got to be mega careful when you come out here. This is not Benidorm. This is not Europe. This is Thailand. It's a totally different country. And it may appear, that, for instance, you've travelled and you know it, and but and there's knowing and understanding and being a world traveller and blah blah blah, and then especially if you want to live here as well. Especially if you want to live here. Huge. I live in a Thai area in Jomtien, which is just south of Pattaya, Benidorm of Southeast Asia. Can't stand the place. But it's in a Thai area, only Thai. And only me. Anyway, so let's get back to football. So, but I believe you had a bit of an issue with your airport yesterday at Heathrow. Oh, God. Well, the same problem. No, I wouldn't say the same problem, but we have Suvarnabhumi Airport, which is the main airport in Thailand, and then you've got Dong Mueang, which is opposite. It was like more of a domestic airport. And every time it's constant, like Heathrow, and it's not fair, really, because everything's concentrated around Mahanakan, Bangkok. And it's wrong, really, because it should be over, the rest of the country, for instance, like Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, whatever. But everything's concentrated on one part of the country. So when that airport goes down, like it does, and it's not like it goes down, it happens is we have a lot of bad thunderstorms. And every time there's a bad thunderstorm, the planes get diverted. And suddenly there's chaos. So, but they do it quite well. So, anyway. But that was a shock watching it all, to tell the truth. I was quite surprised. Anyway, so let's get back to the football. That's what we're here for. So we're playing at 2:30 tomorrow. One at Sunday. Yeah, at the Etihad Stadium, which was quite surprising. Maybe sold a few more tickets and for the Joel Stadium, and because I thought the Joel Stadium would probably be a better atmosphere. But if what's it called? If we sold quite a few tickets like we do for the Manchester Salford derby. Then, for instance, what's it called? Maybe a lot more people want to go. I was sort of sad. It's international, and nobody wants to watch that kind of crap. And I know England celebrated because they beat Albania yesterday. So yeah, well done, Jason McAtee, for scoring against in the under-21s against France. But anyway, so we'll talk about the ladies, and I'm still happy. I'm still on a cloud nine, and on Blue Moon. So what's it called after the win? What's it called on Wednesday against Chelsea and for instance the Champions League, and gives us a 2-0 advantage going into the next round next week. But now we've got to concentrate on qualifying for the Champions League again, which is going to be tough. Chelsea on top. I think there's Rag second and Arsenal third, with City fourth. So it's going to be tough. But if we can start tomorrow by, for instance, we can start tomorrow and by beating Chelsea, for instance, it'll also give us an absolute real, because a boost for next week in the return leg of the Champions League. Anyway, so listening to Nick Cushing yesterday, for instance, in his interview, and was got a lot more questions was than the previous one. And I know they had issues with the audio. But for instance, there was a lot more people in the room. Yeah, but I got that feeling, and and with Nick, he was calm, confident. I thought he comes across very, very well. I think he just sounds a lot better than the previous guy. To me, looks confident. Girls, how they are. I'll talk about Nat. She still won't be out with us. Well, I think she still won't be back, but she's close to being back. But as well as Alice Green and Laura Hemp, going to help me favourite player. She's such a beauty. She's such a great and so big up Lauren. But other than that, said it's going to be a same team. There was no way injuries concerned, which is good, and it's going to be the same team. So also we got Wood Bunny and Fujina still out, so which is a shame. Didn't elaborate on those injuries. I'm surprised nobody actually asked him a bit more about, because previously he was in the previous press conference, he was saying you have to wait until the injury comes down before you can actually say whether the injury, how bad the injuries are, because they are muscle injuries to and to Regina. I think Bunny's is a hamstring more than anything else. I don't know what, I'm not sure what it is. So, but I wish somebody the question, but unfortunately you got to rely on journalists for your information, and very frustrating. It's like the same crap where I had when I listened to Pep Guardiola. Nobody asked the right questions. All they want is the story question, which drives me mad on these press conferences, because I want to know how's the players, when we expect them back, and so that's my point. Anyway, so it appears that, for instance, so it's not just said they're not ready, and that was it basically. Other than that, for instance, there was not much to say about it. They were expecting them to come a bit harder and stronger. They'll probably be the wounded animal, just like Man City were. But again, for instance, last two games, I thought Man City's a better team, and I thought they got lucky with their lucky Mamiris, etc. They got lucky, and their luck ran out. What's called against Mamiris being offside and hitting the crossbar. But City were better in both games. So, and I think they will, even though it's a turnaround to the Premier League, to expect from Chelsea. Don't know whether Chelsea is going to change things. Go on. These things here, Thailand, Marangwi, they're tiny little things, and what they like to do is they flout It was absolutely really irritating. So don't go, just hang around and they go boop. Things in it drives me mad in Thailand. Marangwi and Marangwan. Marangwan are the flies. Give me a monitor lizard, a spider, give me a snake, every day of the week. But these two little things, and this little thing which flies up your nose, and you go, it drives you crazy. Anyway, so, but I don't mind mosquitoes, and just, there's another one there, and just hang around, just get away. Anyway, but other than that, for instance, didn't say much about the platform that there's a good atmosphere in the camp with the girls, and a lot more people are positive, which I expected to be. I see the lovely Steph Alton. I think it was a great idea bringing her phone. She's out there, what's it called, coaching the girls as well. A great idea, what's it called, bringing her in. Alongside him doing alongside Nick, etc. I thought it was a good idea, and because Steph will give that energy, and she'll give that. She like the Finn next to Pep Guardiola. So, and so I'm looking forward to seeing. He's going to change it, tweak it a little bit to give fresh legs. So I'll see how that works out. Whether Vivian's going to get a start, I'm not sure. Probably, I expect maybe. But Fowler, for instance, I thought Fowler was. So and it's like who we're going to drop. I think we're quite in our Brazilian player. What was her name? What was her name now? For instance, but she played well. So what was it? Caroline. What's it called? 18 minutes, 14 to 18 accurate passes, one big chance created, 100% tackles won, 5 recoveries. Oh yeah, she brings Brazilian passion and flair. So yeah. But we'll see. What's it going? What's it going to do? If you're going down to the game, big up to yourself and enjoy the game and support the ladies. Massive games we have now until the end of the season with the ladies because got a few competitions to say the least. So still in the FA Cup against the Rags, and then they're still qualifying for the Champions League, and hopefully we can beat Chelsea next week because we've got to take a 2-goal lead there. But other than that, for instance, there'll be not really much. I'll be looking forward to the game. 2:30, 7:30 kick off in Thailand, and I sat there in the game after it, cheering the girls on, and then I'll do a little video of a review of how my thoughts about the game, and so really, when you got England, the international, and then the ladies football, what's it called? Well, I know which I'm watching. For instance, getting excited, and so after the 2-0, mine I swear to God, I went bum 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 bum. Really did. I felt great for the few days. We may live on 30 degrees. There may be sunshine every single day. There are blue skies. The beach is just around the corner here. But when Manchester win, I'm gonna go. So have a good day. So whatever you're doing, if you come to Thailand, let me know if you get any questions. Other than that, for instance, let me drop a like, let me know comments. For instance, and tell me what you're thinking. What's on your mind? Are you going? Happy? Are you concerned? Is anything what your worries? Your lineup tomorrow. Me personally, I'm going to say it's the same, similar, very similar. Vivian, we'll see. Anyway, guys, I love you. Sorry, Cat from Thailand, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Sorry, Cat.